Merry Christmas, everybody. I want to thank everybody who saw my video on YouTube about the horrible support system of DJI, the company. Ever since you guys have been viewing, and hope everybody that does look at my videos, shown the support system that worked for DJI, how horrible they treated people. They try to intimidate people. Since I made these two videos, DJI has been giving me more and more of a hard time. They would try to contact me in the past 2 days and explaining to me that they're gonna try to get my videos off YouTube, and then they try to get the public's help by saying that they're trying to help me and saying, well, we really didn't get enough information and we are so sorry that this happened. And I know most of you's heard that story before, where DJI would tell them, oh, we're sorry about your flyaway. Let's see what we can do about it. But could you hold on a minute, because you're in the wrong section. Let's transfer you over, and then another hours and hours and hang up. Well, anyways, they did that to me again, and they didn't try to work something out and say, well, maybe there's a chance it was our fault. That, let me just update to what those other two videos are just briefly, is that my drone had it fixed, the DJI Phantom 4 Pro Plus fixed from them twice in a row. This is twice, because the same problem was occurring. The first time they sent it back real quickly, and I thought it didn't work that way. And then the second time I called them and explained it was still happening, and one of the people there, which was not knowledgeable, which there's only a few people working the whole system in California. It's not the DJI corporation. This is probably a retail in California, but they handle most of the people from New York and certain areas in the States. So what they tried to do is they tried to tell me so if you feel like you're going too high and the drone is going to crash, just avoid certain buildings. And it was the sensors that had problems. So what I end up doing is I say, you know something, I still have coverage. I'm going to make a decision for myself. I'm not going to take a chance on hitting anybody with this drone. So I sent it back to them. They sent the label that, you get free, and they ship it for free to UPS. They got it. They analyzed it. Took them a little longer now. They said they found the problem. And the first time I took it up, first of all, I calibrated it, set the MIU, I think that's called, and calibrated for the maps and so on and everything. And then I put it up in the air. And as soon as I put it in the air, it went up 350 feet, made a 360 turn, and just took off. And the remote, first of all, when I tried to press return home, the remote on this screen display went frozen. Nothing would happen. So I just pushed return home. That's the obvious thing to do. And the drone never came back. So I contact DJI, which is the worst nightmare of my life. Don't get it wrong. They made some beautiful stuff. We all know that. We all own the ones, you guys who own DJI drones from all the way from when they made the first one. But we also know about the support system. When you try to get help and you try to get them to give you that respect, the same respect when you put that money in their hands. Once that money was put in their hands and you got that drone, you're on your own. They try to force you to pay for the full package deal, try to get the insurance after your 1 year is up, or 6 months on certain parts. But the thing is, what I did is I didn't even have it more than a year. If I knew it was going to work out more than a year, I would have definitely got the insurance. And I recommend whoever do still see my video and still feel, well, I really love that drone, and I'd rather, please get the insurance. That's it. And you guys have no problem. And save records of everything you do. Do not wipe out your flight map, flight records, everything else, because they're looking for one little pinch where they're going to make you pay. You're going to see cases on YouTube that's going to show people who complained over and over. You got this one female, she was so crying, and she bought so many drones from DJI. And she would show it, listen to the recordings, and all those people all the time, constantly, keep you on hold, give her, and trying to charge her and charge her and charge her. This woman was almost barely crying. And this is not just where I live in New York. This is all around the world. This company in California is treating people like dirt. It's a support system. And they get away with it. And they got their flashy videos of showing, oh, we got this for Christmas, we got this and this. They don't mention the part, well, you're really going to have. And they sent me a message telling me that the FAA, which I hope I'm saying the name right, does have control of your drones in DJI systems. And they're talking about, well, we're just going with the rules and laws. But they don't mention that stuff when you buy a DJI drone. That the drone is going to be, there's going to be eventually going to areas with only DJI, as far as I know, that have that real control, where the drone can only go a certain distance, and more no-fly zones than ever than before. And DJI, I believe, is working 100% more with them they are doing with the public or the people who buy these drones. So all I ask is everybody have a good Christmas. And yes, I think I'm going to leave this part alone. I'm not getting back. They just constantly harass me, but they're not trying to look at the facts that I sent them, the flight records. I sent them everything. And the one thing they told me, the bottom line and the last result for this case is that they don't have a video showing that the drone took off. How many of us videotape when we're recording, when we're flying? I didn't even fly that far. I didn't even get a chance to decide what I wanted to do. So that's the point where they just said, "Oh, hell with him." And I bought 3 drones from them. I still had the Phantom 4 on the shelf, and they sent my other one still on the way. Still have my Phantom 3 Professional. But this 4 Pro, it was really nice. Now I don't even know what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to have to probably put it on eBay or something because it's just this they did a great job with. It's just I'm so disappointed with that company. And please, if anybody has had comments of what they've been through with DJI, and please keep posting your videos. Keep posting your videos of your complaint that you make videos of and what you think wrong about DJI support. And the more you do it, I think the more they're going to start getting the point and get back and start giving us the respect we deserve. We are just as good as the people that they make a lot of money from, the people that make movies and theaters and stuff. They sell their stuff to them, but they treat them nicer than us. And they got this impression where they live in California. We only can scream on them mostly through texting and all that. That's why it's so hard to get them on the phone, because they don't want to deal with everybody complaining all the time and how many people is building up, and you only got a few people running their show. So everybody have a beautiful Christmas. I know I am, and God bless.